Today's wrong answer of the game is brought to you by Hopalong Harry's One Leg at a Time Pantorium. If you've only got one leg, you've only got one option. Hopalong Harry's.
Okay, no turning back. First on the docket, coffee is dead to me. Suppose Coffee Mate comes out with a new coffee creamer called Cream Mate. If it only dissolves at the minimum human body cremation temperature, how hot would your coffee have to be? 800 degrees Fahrenheit, 1400 degrees Fahrenheit, 2000 degrees... In crematoriums, bodies are burned between 1400 and 1800 degrees, generally speaking. If the temperature drops below 1400, you might end up with a thumb in your decorative urn. And with coffee that hot, the side of the McDonald's cup would read, "Warning, if you are reading this, then you have 4th degree burns." Here's one I like to call Rhyme of the Ancient Soulja Boy. The best rappers have such a nimble control over words that their songs rival the work of the Romantic-era poets. And then there's Soulja Boy Tell 'em. Suppose Soulja Boy wanted to bust some rhymes with a rap adaptation of the Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner. For the music video, what would be an appropriate choice of bling? A platinum pelican ring, whale-shaped diamond earrings, a grill that's... In Samuel Taylor Coleridge's poem, the mariner kills an albatross and then is punished by having to wear it around his neck. If he ever makes a tutorial video on how to do the dance steps, I'd be really curious to see how one goes about albatrossing that hoe. This one's called Olive Garden. Suppose the Olive Garden slogan, "When you're here, your family," were literally true. Because they're not related, which dining duo would suddenly share the same genetic makeup? Bob Dylan passing breadsticks to Jacob Dylan, John Voight laughing with Angelina Jolie, Ed Harris cutting chicken parm. Ed Harris is not related to Neil Patrick Harris. They should change their slogan to, "When you're here, it's because you couldn't make reservations at a better Italian restaurant." Why not try, "I'll pop a Capulet in your assulet"? Remember when Juliet said, "Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo?" Well, which of these song titles correctly uses the word wherefore? Wherefore's the frequency, Kenneth? Wherefore let the dogs out? Wherefore do fools fall in love? The word wherefore, believe it or not, means why. That reminds me, I need to ask my psychiatrist wherefore I cry myself to sleep every night.
Where's the vibe, girl? Rock my world, girl. Ooh, yeah.
Let's try a diaper rash of success, and it's a dis or dat. I'm going to read off 7 words or expressions, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's written on an inspirational poster sold by Successories. You know, those posters that have a picture of a mountain and then underneath is written teamwork. Those posters. Or a brand of adult diapers. If it's from an inspirational Successories poster, press the number 1. If it's an adult diaper, press 2. Each correct answer will help you succeed and prosper. But answer wrong and crap your pants. Let's get this done in 30 seconds because I really have to go do something urgently really soon. Cool, let's do it. Opportunity. Dignity. Certainty. Poise. Confidence. Tranquility. Perseverance. I've got a framed poster for you to hang on your wall. It says, "You can't do it." I've been looking around on Successories' website, and they have tons more posters that would make good names for adult diapers. My personal favorites are Let It Flow and Make Your Mark. That's the end of round 1. And you're in pretty good shape for now. Remember, in round 2, every question is worth double. And remember, keep an eye out for the wrong answer of the game. It's still out there. Okay, we're bringing it on. Here's one for you. I said help, not kelp. Who could really use a hand? Luke Skywalker, Lord Voldemort, Bazooka Joe. If you remember, Luke lost his hand in episode 5 when his dad cut it off with his big flashlight sword thingy. So he could really use a hand. Sure, Luke eventually got a prosthesis, but it never felt quite right. Why? Well, he just couldn't put his finger on it. I call this one, look what that Muppet did to the rug. If Muppet Dog Rolf is rollfulling, what dog trick did you teach him? Play dead, roll over, beg, or play... ROFL is an internet acronym for rolling on the floor laughing. So Rolf would be rolling over and laughing at you. The easiest trick to get a Muppet to do is stay. You just take your arm out of it.
Plucking chickens, picking out a mate. Guess I'll marry 8.
May I introduce Old Derriere. So they say it's impossible to drink a gallon of milk in an hour. I say phooey. That's why I've recruited stagehand Old Man to put this one to the test. Now, Old Man, you've been drinking that gallon for about 59 minutes, am I right?
That's right, Cookie. I'm almost there. I can almost taste the victory. Tastes kind of like milk.
You can do it. I got a buck riding on this, so don't screw it up. Now, Old Man says he can almost taste the victory. If his attempt at finishing a gallon of milk in an hour results in a Pyrrhic victory, what will happen? He'll finish the gallon, then finish another gallon. He'll finish the gallon, but will be violently ill for weeks. He will stop just short of finishing. He'll finish the gallon, but a Pyrrhic victory is a victory that's gained at a great cost. In this case, weeks of lactose-induced intestinal chaos.
Well, it's a good thing I'm wearing my nappies. Those things can hold anything. Almost anything. Towel!
Strolling through the park with the sarsaparilla. For me, if I die.
Take a stab at... cereal! Which of these breakfast cereal mascots would give Jonathan Harker nightmares? Toucan Sam, Count Chocula... Harker is a character from Bram Stoker's novel Dracula, and Count Chocula is some kind of a chocolate-loving vampire. I once had a very scary nightmare with Dracula in it. Yeah, see, Dracula and I were playing backgammon when suddenly I had to give a big important speech in front of an audience. Oh, hold me, never let me go.
Am I dreaming?
How about Suck of the Irish? Which famous movie kiss best replicates the experience of kissing the Blarney Stone? The Lady and the Tramp kiss, the Brokeback Mountain kiss, the Ghost kiss, or the Spider-Man kiss? Time's running out. You will now be haunted by Patrick Swayze for the rest of your life. Smart people choose this. The classic Spider-Man kiss involved Spider-Man hanging upside down and kissing MJ. And in order to kiss the famous Blarney Stone in Ireland, you have to hang upside down. It's very similar. See, in one scenario, Tobey Maguire kisses a dripping wet Kirsten Dunst. And in the other scenario, you're dangled upside down by an elderly Irish man so you can bring your mouth into contact with 7 centuries of bacteria. Welcome to the attack. When you see 2 clues that match, press the number 1. 4,000 if you're right, but you lose 4,000 if you're wrong. And don't ever forget,
Remember the clue.
it's gotta be a match that fits this clue. You have 7 what? I'll show you my 7 if you show me yours. Good luck. That's all she wrote! Talk about lucky number 7. You should really get yourself to Vegas and hit up those craps tables. Wait, is the 7 good or bad? Is there a 7? This is why I don't go to Vegas.
You don't know Jack!
Good game, everyone. Donnie, what's next?
Just give me the single if you want to proceed with continuation.
Great party, Sarah.
Oh, thanks.
I've got to ask, though, what's with the mysterious box?
Oh, that's a mysterious box from Mysterious Boxes Incorporated.
What's in it?
Honestly, I've always been a little too afraid to open it, but it makes a wonderful conversation piece.
Do you mind if I open it?
Well, why not? I've already led a pretty full life.
Let's take a look. Oh. Huh. Well, that's kind of...
Mysterious Boxes Incorporated. There will come a time when one will be delivered to you.
When is a pickle not a pickle? Find out tonight.
Hey-ya. Do you ever feel like your fishy friends get the raw end of every deal? When the chihuahuas are carried around in their Louis Vuitton purses and the labradoodles are on long walks in their fur trim vests, your Goldie fish is left in its bowl, naked. So come shop at Fashion Fiestas. We are the country's leading provider of designer fish apparel and accessories. Hats, shoes, glasses, pants, underwater styles that'll make your fish look fantastic. Right, Goldie? Come to Fashion Fiestas.
I'm so embarrassed, Barbara. I just don't know why this is happening to me.
Maybe it's time we considered getting a little help. What about a prescription drug?
Or maybe I should just put my in a splint.
Trouble chubbing up? Scared of pills? Now there's help from Professor Willie's Dingle Splints, the only $5.99 over-the-counter solution for erectile dysfunction.
Thank you so much, honey.
Don't thank me. Thank Professor Willie.
Professor Willie's Dingle Splints. Getting wood the old-fashioned way. Next week on a new episode of Old People Exceeding Expectations.
Mr. Tillman, do you need a hand getting to the bathroom?
Oh, leave me some shred of dignity. I can use the toilet without your help. You don't need to hold my hand.
Oh, okay, great. Scream if you get trapped in there.
Yeah.
That's next week on Old People Exceeding Expectations.
Did you know that 12 cups of raw spinach has as much sodium as an order of French fries at McDonald's?
Did you say as much sodium as French fries?
And that 54 cups of spinach has just as many calories?
As many calories as French fries?
Makes you think twice about eating spinach, doesn't it?
Yes.
Spinach. Is it really strong to the finish? Vote no on Proposition 14H and keep spinach and other vegetables out of our schools.
Hello, I'm Nick Bear, and I'm not here to sell you anything. I used my own money to buy some advertising time to let the world know that I hate Jeff Hansen. This isn't a tricky sales ploy or a joke. Seriously, Jeff Hansen of Chicago, Illinois is a real person and a jerk, and I really hate him. A lot. I am not a rich man. This commercial's expensive and is taking most of the money that I would use to send my children to college. But if it makes any of you understand just how much I hate Jeff Hansen, who is a real person who works in Chicago and lives in Evanston, has brown hair and is about 6'4", then it will be worth it. If I have one hope, it is that spending my entire life savings in these scary economic times will burn the name Jeff Hansen into your brain so that if you ever have the misfortune of actually meeting him, you will remember just how deeply and totally I hate this man and take it as a warning to steer clear. Thank you for listening, unless you happen to be Jeff Hansen, in which case, you, sir.